Hello, I'm BMillzebub, and welcome to my channel. A common accusation thrown at atheists is that for not believing in a deity, we sure do seem to talk about it a lot. Not every atheist out there has the same outlook on this as me, but my own take is really all I can give you anyway. But I sure wouldn't be surprised if quite a lot of atheists out there agreed with me on it.
And if you ask me, our days are numbered, falling one by one. It seems to me somewhere we blundered with blind faith and trust.
We talk about your God so much for a couple different reasons. First and foremost, we talk about it so damn often because so many religious people insist on trying to fit their religious laws into civil ones. This is something that's totally unacceptable and something I've discussed in my Redux video, Does Religion Belong in Government? A video I'll link below. Since I've spoken about it specifically before, I feel no need to go back into it here. But definitely check out the video if you haven't seen it yet. You may find it informative. Others talk about religion and God so much because it harmed them somehow and don't want to see that same avoidable harm come to anyone else. Whether we're talking about religious trauma syndrome, something I'd like to talk about at some point after I've done my due diligence researching it. If we're talking about someone who was abused in some way by clergy or a member of the church, if we're talking about someone who, because of religion, has few or no good coping mechanisms because they were always told to fast or pray. Or if we're talking about someone who, like myself, otherwise wouldn't have been a terrible person, but because of their religion became a bigoted dirtbag. A lot of us would like to see something that's caused harm before not cause harm again, and I think that's a noble cause to take up. Some of us are just fascinated by mythology. Don't really have much to add to that one. Some people just like researching and talking about ancient mythologies, of which whatever god you worship is almost definitely one, excluding Scientology, obviously, since it's quite new and strangely I kind of think more zany than the ancient religions. Let's not forget that religious groups or churches will often send people out into the world to proselytize. They'll send evangelists out to people's homes, outside of schools, or whatever looks like the busiest part of a busy street, forcing people who want to be left alone in their homes or on a commute to work or school to be subjected to whatever it happens to be that they believe. Look, I get the it's a public place argument, at least until you get to someone's personal residence, then I think you've gone way too far. But I don't go up to anyone on the street and do whatever the atheist version of Ray Comfart's "Are you a good person" shtick would be. There are street epistemologists, and I don't quite get why they do what they do, but that I think is a conversation for another time. Because there's a wild difference between what I do here on YouTube and what street preachers and door-to-door missionaries do. People have a choice to click on my videos or to not. People don't have a choice but to hear what someone on the street is shouting or deal with some pushy godbotherer at their door. But there are a few different reasons why atheists talk about God so goddamn much. I'm kind of curious though, why do all of you other atheists out there talk about God so much? Let me know in the comment section down below. If you found the video interesting or informative, please leave it a like, subscribe to my channel if you haven't already, and click the notification bell to get notified every time I upload a new video. If you feel so inclined to help me out, consider supporting me on Patreon, where I have monthly patron-only live streams, or consider getting me something from my Amazon wishlist. Every little bit helps, and every little bit is greatly appreciated. Don't forget to follow me on Twitter, linked below, to keep up with all my comings and goings, and join my Discord for a chance to talk to yours truly. Take it easy, everyone, and I'll see you all in the next one.